It's not often students get an opportunity to be swoop. For more information on tryouts, visit www.newsbreak.utah.edu. Today I'm joined by senior Reggie Dunn, receiver and kick returner. Thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
How are you feeling now that the season's over? You're third here at the U, moving on to a different phase of your life.
I feel pretty good. You know, the 3 years here have been great to me. I mean, the people in Utah are great. The university is great. You know, it's kind of sad to see the season end without going to a bowl game, but, you know, now that it is over, you know, you get to move on. I'm about to graduate in December, so I get to move on to bigger and better things, hopefully.
So the season probably didn't turn out how anyone expected at the beginning of the season. How did you guys, especially the seniors, keep coming out day after day, even though the losses kept adding up?
It's kind of hard for me. I guess you could say like going to practice and stuff like things like that. But you know, football is what we do. It's what we go to school here for. And you know, it's fun going out there on Saturdays. Even like for some teams that don't even get to win games, you know, it's what you love to do. So you go out there every day with the same passion and energy. So you make it work throughout the season.
Well, in a season kind of filled with lows, you were one of the bright spots. You now hold 4 NCAA records and you're tied for a 5th. What was it this season that allowed you to switch it up and have such a breakout season?
I mean, probably just me being a senior. You know, when the older you get and playing this game, you become more confident, you're more experienced. So, I mean, the time was right for me to break out and start making plays. The season wasn't going as good, so I had an opportunity and I made my opportunity count. And the main thing, I was just out there having fun.
So after the Cal game, when you had 200-yard returns, one of your records, when you heard the Muss cheering Reggie, what did you think? Had that ever happened to you before?
I mean, I heard it before, but just to hear it after those touchdowns, like the crowd chanting your name, like it gives you the chills a little bit, but I kind of feed off of it, and it's just fun.
In your everyday life, how were you received in class and on campus and in the community after you kept breaking these records and winning games?
Well, after the Cal game, I had class on Monday. A few people came up to me in class and told me good job, but my friends are teasing, teammates are teasing me on campus, screaming my name like Reggie, Reggie, but it was still pretty normal.
Okay, so think back to the beginning of the season. What were your goals for this season, but also after football? How did you see your life turning out?
Well, my goals for the season, first I wanted to get my degree, but my personal goals, I just wanted to have a good season, make sure we win games. So. What
about the NFL? Was that ever in your distant plan?
Yeah, I'm playing football, you know, in high school, that's what you want to do. That was a plan in coming here, you know, playing college football, you want to take your game to the next level. But it's been in the back of my head.
So how's that looking now? I understand that now after, you know, the records started coming in, winning games, national recognition, are you getting contacted by agents and stuff like that?
You know, a few people have called me, but, you know, I've just been trying to focus on school, making sure I finish school, and then when I go back home with my mom and dad, family, and just talk over that stuff with them. But I have an opportunity to play in the NFL, so I'm going to do that to the best of my ability.
In 3 years, where are we going to see you?
3 years. Hopefully you see me playing for an NFL team, just being successful in 3 years.
Okay. Thank you very much. For a recap of this episode of Newsbreak and those past, you can go to newsbreak.utah.edu. Thanks for joining us on Newsbreak, the show produced by students for students. We'll see you again next week.